To be here today. My name is Natalie DeFebo. I am an Anishinaabe. I'm a member of Wissahickon First Nation, Perry Island, Ontario. I'm a registered nurse by background. I've worked in various healthcare settings throughout my career, and I am honored to work as an education liaison at SE Health with the First Nations Inuit Métis Program team. I was honored to lead this work as project lead from the SE Health team on this special project supporting one's journey into the spirit world. I have had the pleasure of working with many individuals throughout this project, specifically these two strong women with me here today, Doris Warner and Edith Murcheka. It's an honor to be here with everyone today. Thank you for joining us, and over to you, Doris.
I'm Doris Warner. I'm a proud ally and treaty person, and I've had the honor of working alongside First Nations, Inuit, Métis communities and organizations for over 35 years now, and I'm committed to lifelong learning and embracing knowledge sharing in all its forms. But my most important roles in my life have been, and my greatest, have been being a mother and a daughter, a granddaughter, an auntie, a partner, and a friend. So thank you for that.
Over to you, Edith.
Awesome. Well, welcome everyone. And I'm so excited to be here with my colleagues, Natalie and Doris. We worked together for many years, and we'll talk a little bit about that. So I'm Edith Murcheka. I am a proud member of Second Anishinaabe, which is one of the communities serviced by Maamwesying. So again, just proud to work for my community and work for the elders there as the Director of Home and Community Support Services. And in that work, I have the opportunity to work alongside many allies and individuals who help support all of the work in the community to keep our elders safe at home as long as possible. So, miigwech.
Thanks, Edith. So we'd like to share a little bit of information about our organizations before we begin. And the SE Health First Nations Inuit Métis team knows that communities have the answers to their challenges, and we are committed to an approach that is collaborative and Indigenous-led. SE Health's commitment to these values and vision led to the establishment of the First Nations Inuit Métis Program, which is now proudly celebrating 25 years this year. And the SE Health First Nations Inuit Métis Program team works virtually, and we're dispersed throughout Canada from coast to coast to coast. And our incredible interdisciplinary team of Indigenous nurses, health professionals, and allies work tirelessly to ensure communities have access to education and knowledge sharing opportunities. And the program respects the strengths and wisdom of our collaborators and their unique cultures and histories. Just a little bit about our approach, which is intrinsically wrapped around the importance of relationships to each other and to the natural world. We care deeply about our relationships, infusing cultural safety and Indigenous ways of knowing in all that we do. Our work is grounded in and committed to the 5 R's of respect, relevance, reciprocity, responsibility, and relationship. We collaborate and co-design, and we are committed also to being Indigenous informed and supporting knowledge to practice.
All right. So Maamwesying is an Indigenous healthcare agency which is accredited by the Canadian Centre for Accreditation. Maamwesying provides comprehensive primary healthcare services, home and community support services, as well as mental health and addiction services within the member First Nation communities of the North Shore Tribal Council. So we are situated along the Highway 17 corridor between Sault Ste. Marie and Sudbury and all points in between, but as well as our 4 partner communities in the northern area, which is in the Wawa and Chapleau area. And Maamwesying means the act of working as one for the well-being of all. So the organization's mandate, we focus on our community partners and providing accessible, quality, and culturally safe and holistic healthcare that supports and enhances the wellness of individuals, families, and our communities.
Thank you so much, Doris and Edith, for introduction. Our collaboration together began by bringing caregiver education to North Shore communities. With valuable input from community caregivers, we were able to co-develop a curriculum that was then delivered directly to those providing care to their loved ones and community members. Since then, we have collaborated and partnered to work together on numerous initiatives, including palliative care education, personal support worker vocational training, dementia care resources, and so much more. To strengthen this relationship, we formalized our partnership through an agreement that reflects our shared commitment to supporting caregivers. Most recently, we collaborated on the Canadian Partnership Against Cancer CPAC-funded initiative titled Supporting One's Journey into the Spirit World. This special project was developed in collaboration with Maamwesying North Shore Community Health Services, the North Shore Senior Patient Advisory Council, and SE Health, funded again by CPAC. The goal of this initiative is to support First Nations community members who wish to spend their final days in their home community, surrounded by loved ones with comfort and care. This work was guided by the North Shore Community Health Services Senior Patient Advisory Council, Senior PAC, whose advice helped us co-design and co-create culturally safe palliative and end-of-life care tools. These include videos and resources that assist caregivers in providing quality care grounded in cultural relevance. Our focus was on ensuring that caregivers have access to information and education that respects traditions and supports the spiritual journey uh, at the end of life and during the journey of life. This is a beautiful photo of the Senior Patient Advisory Council here on the screen. This was a very, very exciting project, and our journey started back in the beginning of 2004. In April 2004, you'll see photos here on the screen where the North Shore Senior Patient Advisory Council gathered with members of the SE Health team and the Maamwesying team to guide the decision on the video topics. So a list of skills-based topics were provided based on videos that were currently developed on the Care Channel. We decided to determine 10 video topics together. There was a process of prioritization, reflection, insight, and story sharing as we together decided what topics were most important. The results were that 9 topics were chosen, and these were from an original list, and 1 new topic was chosen. So these topics were how to give a needle and how to receive a needle, also known as a subcutaneous injection, how to help someone with eating and drinking, how to help someone and change an adult brief, how to protect yourself from common caregiver injuries, how to help move someone around in bed, how to maintain a catheter, how to prevent bed sores, how to help with getting dressed in bed, and last but not least, a very exciting topic that we were so happy that we were able to bring to life in skills video format was how to use a mechanical lift. Senior Patient Advisory Council members volunteered to be actors in the videos. Willard and Marie Pine offered their home in Garden River First Nation to host the video shoots, and the Senior Patient Advisory Council expressed a strong desire to have youth involved with these videos to show the connection and importance of youth caring for family, youth caring for elders.
So we were approached by SE Health, our partners, to take part in this initiative, which aims at improving palliative and end-of-life care for our community members. And we have been on this journey for many years to develop our creators care model. And we knew that oftentimes it's our loved ones who are caring for each other. So we wanted to ensure that they had the tools that they needed to support them on that journey so that they can care for their loved ones at home. And like Natalie said, there are a number of videos that were developed and to ensure that they are accessible, culturally grounded education for both the caregivers and the care receivers.
Thank you, Edith. And this can tie on our experiences in life. For myself personally, when I first met Senior Patient Advisory Council and I first had the opportunity to get started on this important work, a lot of self-reflection took place for me in my experiences in Journey to the Spirit World, loss of loved ones in my family, and knowing that there's times that sometimes you just need access to a relatable resource, something that helps us know that we're not alone. We're not alone. We're not alone in our efforts. And when we look back and reflect on the journey, supporting one's journey to the spirit world and the journey of developing these videos, it's just so obvious here in these photos and in these stories and reflections that we're here together as one. We're here to bring strong resources to community members so that they can be there for loved ones, for friends, for family. Moving forward to August 2020. Oh, sorry, Doris, I jumped ahead there. My
No
apology.
problem. No problem. Thanks, Annie. It's important to give those personal reflections as well, because I think it really, it highlights how important this work was for us, not just professionally, but also personally. And in August 2024, the Senior PAC elders and various collaborative team members joined in Garden River First Nations at Willard and Marie Pine's home. And we did a 5-day video shoot where we did 10 videos, which was a huge feat in itself, 2 videos per day. Senior PAC elders were scheduled ahead of time and provided with their scripts for their videos. And then we had helpers that met with the elders the evening before their video shoot, helped them with being comfortable and understanding what they would be doing the next day. And those helpers, I'm not sure if they're on with us today, Heidi and Mara and Tracy, but they were absolutely vital to ensuring that everybody knew what they were doing and felt comfortable and actually safe during this whole time together. The shoots lasted each day for a minimum of 10 to 12 hours, very long days. The elders were given time to rest and relax and often had a few naps in between the scenes. But our hosts had the perfect setup that everybody can enjoy. The yard, they had a beautiful lodge there that people could go to as well. And we had local caterers providing meals and snacks and laughter and joy and visit throughout each day. It really was something very special. And over the 5 days, the youth that participated, DJ, he played an important role, starting as a helper and then became an actor. He, was part of several of the videos and really helped us with the recording and the narration as well. So he really played a vital role in really bringing life into this as well. So this quote is Elder Willard Pine, looking after the ones who looked after you. This became really important and really a powerful statement to what we were really trying to accomplish. And the team felt it was important to incorporate an oral translation rather than translated captioning for all the videos. And from this, a decision was made to shift our original thought, which was captioning, to an audio voiceover in one traditional language. And Ojibway was chosen in honor of the North Shore communities and the senior PAC members that participated. But we set up those files in a way that they could be audio translated into other languages for future use. So we felt that was an important piece as well. A beautiful, beautiful point and piece of this entire week together was that a sacred fire was burning in the Pine Family Lodge during that entire week. And throughout all the video production, tobacco was available for the actors, the crew, the elders, the helpers, anybody that wanted to sit with a fire and be there was welcome to do that. We had a firekeeper, Dan Pine, who was on site to ensure the fire was burning and to help carry our prayers and thoughts to the Creator. We also had eagles visiting us throughout that time, which was just absolutely beautiful. And Elder Willard Pine provided us a teaching on caring for each other in the lodge right on his property. And he gave the videographers permission to film that. And it is actually available, that time and that teaching is available on the Care Channel website, which we'll share with you in a little bit. Here's some more of the beautiful pictures of our senior PAC members and elders. They felt very strongly that they were being part of something that was really needed by other caregivers. And they felt that caregivers would find these videos useful and meaningful. And especially when they saw their own people and images, that it would be resonating with them deeply. So the senior PAC members took their role in the video shoots very seriously. They brought much laughter, their compassion. They helped keep the days, very long days, moving forward. And of course, our helpers, Tracy, Heidi, and Mara from Maamwesying, they provided vital on-set support, ensuring the elders were safe and comfortable and making the right movements and positions and that the right props were in place. And they also contributed to doing the final script that we had for the using the mechanical lift. So without them, this would never have been possible to reach and to get that the quality and the care of these videos. So over to you, Edie.
Miigwech to Tracy, Heidi, and Mara.
Yes.
I'll take a moment to share this
Awesome.
slide. This is a really important aspect of the project that was verbalized in our first gathering in April 2024 that we mentioned was the presence of youth. Intergenerational presence coming together of community and support. This is super important, was ensuring this involvement and presence. And DJ Pine, a grandson of Willard and Marie Pine, son of firekeeper Dan Pine, played a key role in bringing this vision to life. So as Doris said, you're going to see DJ throughout the video series, and he truly represents the next generation, carrying forward knowledge and traditions, kindness, respect, and love. He contributed significantly during both the filming and post-production stages of the project, serving not only as an actor in the videos, but as the English narrator for the videos. Excuse me. DJ would be at school during the day, and then in front of the microphone in the evening. He was so committed to supporting this project and bringing this vision to life. His participation reflects the importance of engaging younger generations, not only to support knowledge transfer, but also to strengthen community involvement and sustainability for the future. I just want to say Miigwech to DJ, to the Pine family, and to Dan for all of the hard work and dedication. So once we had the chance to record these amazing videos, to work with the production company that was doing the recording and all of the editing and making this video come to life, we had an opportunity Now in 2025, February 2025, the SE Health team members, Maamwesying team members, Senior Patient Advisory Council members, we came together in Sault Ste. Marie, Ontario for an opportunity for reflection. We did an art-based evaluation, and it was a process that allowed us to reflect on the journey in a way that was creative, meaningful, and culturally grounded. Evaluation isn't just about measuring outcomes or data. In this case and in many others, it's about listening, about learning, about sharing stories and honoring experiences. Each participant was given a wood chip, and tobacco was offered to the tree that was harvested to make these wood chips. The tree was harvested and prepared for with care and respect by Dan Pine, again, son of Willard and Marie Pine. And these wood chips became a canvas for storytelling, as you can see here on the screen. Through drawing, painting, laughing, telling stories, sharing, reflecting, participants express their experiences, their insights, their hopes. When we all made our respective individual pieces, they were brought together and they formed one larger piece of artwork. This powerful visual representation of collaboration, community, and a shared purpose. This collective piece now stands as a reminder that evaluation can be more than data. It can be a living story that reflects voices, values, and relationships. I'll hand the mic to you,
Great.
Edith.
Thanks so much, Natalie. Yes. Okay. So with this work, and again, thank you so much to my colleagues for describing that journey for this project. When we completed the project and we celebrated with a night to present the videos, the elders were not finished their work. They wanted to share all of their videos with others. So they requested a opportunity to attend the National Gathering of Elders, which happens every year in Edmonton, and they wanted to showcase the work there to share with other communities. So we did submit an abstract, and we were successful in that invitation. And my request to the elders was that they would be the ones presenting. So they were really excited about showcasing all of that work. So we were heading to Edmonton. So you can see us here loading onto the plane, and they were eager for the journey. And thank you, Natalie and Doris, for acknowledging my team here. So this is Heidi Risitar and Tracy Byron, who are en route to Edmonton to support this work because, like we said, they were so instrumental in actually the success of these videos that it only made sense that they would be with us during that presentation and to join us in Edmonton. So we had few other photos en route. Everyone's excited. And this is a look at the gathering. So it is very well attended. Usually get over 6,000 elders from across Canada attending. And this was the grand entry. So the elders had to present every day. And what they shared was exactly what we're sharing here today, that journey and being co-creators of the project. They're on stage, and you can actually see on the screen behind is a picture of the elders' photo, because a few of them were not able to make the trip, but they were with us in spirit, and they were on the screen with us. And we talked about the journey as far as having input into what that would look like. And from the decision to move the shoot to a home, which is Willard and Marie's home, was so important because we wanted to ensure that the videos were authentic and they were actually our communities and not a set. It was very real to be in home for those shoots. So here's our class photo there, and again, miigwech to everybody who attended. It was quite the experience, and the elders do want to return again next year for their next big project to showcase. But again, this is just an example of the work that we do with the Senior Advisory Council here at Maamwesying, along with the staff that I have the privilege of working with. So who is not in this photo and wasn't able to attend was Mara Roy, who is also part of that team of success.
Wonderful opportunity to share this amazing work, and we're just so excited that it was such a success. Sad that we weren't able to make it as well, but wonderful, wonderful photos. Thank you, Edith, for sharing that journey. And
Thank
so with
you. Yeah, it's just, when I think back and I look at this and remember was such good heart work. Like it was such an amazing and definitely a highlight of my career to be able to do this work with Senior Pack and with you, Edith, and your whole team. Just so amazing. And so without further ado, we want to present to you the actual introduction video that launched the new skills series for everybody. And we're just going to play this short video here and encourage you all to visit the actual Care Channel website to see all of the videos themselves.
All right, press and play.
Ani. In the spring of 2024, the elders of the North Shore Tribal Council gathered to share their personal stories, wisdom, and experience with caring for others. This series of 10 skills videos were created with elders and community healthcare providers to demonstrate the realities of caring for someone at home. In these videos, we will explore essential skills and knowledge that caregivers can use to enhance their comfort and ability to keep those they care for safe, well, and comfortable at home. It is important to approach all caregiving scenarios with respect for one's unique traditions, values, and past experiences. By working together with family, community, and members of the healthcare team and allowing the individual to express their needs and choices without judgment, you can help them achieve Minno Bomadswin, living the good life.
It's such a great intro video, and it just highlights how powerful DJ's voice is. He has a perfect voice for this type of work.
Every time I watch a introduction video, Willard's teachings, or any of the skills videos, I truly do have a visceral reaction to caring for one another, to the reciprocity that comes with that caring, with taking care of those, looking after those who look after us. So and with aging parents and changing health statuses, it's really important for us to have resources that we can look into. And I really, really wholeheartedly just appreciate all the work that went into this project, and really want to encourage all the attendees here and to share these amazing resources. So please, the website is www.thecarechannel.ca. I'm going to encourage Kelsey to put that into the chat. Again, and to each of you here today, I want to encourage you to take a moment to visit the Care Channel website, to click on that link, to take a moment and explore the site. When you get to the site, be sure to scroll down on that main page. When you scroll down, you'll be able to see the topics that are available. Once you click on that given topic, for example, how to prevent caregiver injuries, when you click on that topic, you will then see that on the next page, there's the option to watch the video in either French, English, or Ojibway. There are also resources and care guides on each respective page of the site. please, again, like I said, take a chance to explore the site, to watch the videos. If in your roles that these videos are helpful, they can support the work that you do, support the communities that you serve, share them. Share these resources. We want these resources to get to the people who can use them, who are in, a part of their journey where they would be helpful. So really, we really would love to get these information and resources out to as many communities and individuals as possible. Now, with all projects, there are many lessons learned, little hiccups along the way, reflections, learnings, and one key lesson learned would be the importance of oral translation, opportunity to hear spoken language and voice over closed captioning, where you would see the words on the screen and the individual viewing the video would have to read those captions. We found that providing oral translation in this situation was preferred over captioning, again, for accessibility and for cultural resonance. Language, Indigenous language and dialects often have complex structures, limited standardized written forms, and many communities prioritize that sharing of oral communication and teachings throughout generations. So we wanted to ensure that we were very respectful in how we made these videos available. Another critical factor was partnering with Indigenous organizations. Again, collaborating builds trust. We form trusting relationships, respectful, reciprocal relationships. And with that, we can ensure cultural safety and we can keep the work relevant to the communities that we serve. Clear communion and collaboration in any project is critical for success. So I want to thank everyone who was a part of the project in ensuring that we were able to meet those needs. It was very important that the content that is shared in these videos and caregiver resources are relatable, that they're easy to understand, and that they're designed to be simple, practical, and inclusive for all caregivers and viewers. And then finally, as we've mentioned throughout our presentation today, we heard from the Senior Patient Advisory Council the importance of youth. And we recognized the value of DJ's participation, of youth participation, and again, engaging younger generations in caregiving opportunities, in connection, in kindness and respect. It really helps to support knowledge transfer, and it also strengthens community involvement and sustainability.
Thanks, Sally. I just want to really encourage people when you visit the website to scroll to the bottom of the page, and it captures that really beautiful moment with Elder Willard Pine in the lodge when he was graciously sharing those teachings. It's right there on the main page for everybody to watch, and it takes place in their Pine Family Lodge. So we really want to extend our heartfelt thanks and gratitude to Elder Willard Pine, to Marie Pine, and to the entire family for their teachings, their insight, their wisdom, their graciousness, and for hosting this amazing time together. And I still remember Marie saying, "What are we going to do when everybody's gone? We'll be so bored." It was just a house, a one-bedroom home, beautiful little home with 30 people running around in it every day for 10 days. And it just worked beautifully. Like, people were coming and going and laughing and joy and filming. And it was just a really amazing thing to be a part of. So I want to thank the Pine family.
Many heartfelt thank yous to all team members. And again, the Pine family just went above and beyond. And it's just such a special story that we're able to share now to others and really in that sense of reciprocity and giving back. I just checking the chat here, and I wanted to just take a moment There is a comment here from Sheila, and Sheila states, I work mainly with pediatric clients in the community. Is there a difference in how you would offer supports to the caregiver based on their age? And I'll just take a moment to share like just my opinion on that. And I think that these resources here, given that they are adults, in the video, I don't think there would be much of a difference in how I would offer these resources to the caregiver based on the age of the client. A lot of the resources will still be very appropriate and very applicable to that care, obviously with modifications. So Sheila, I would encourage you to review those resources. If you are sharing and extending those resources to members of the community, to caregivers of those pediatric clients, and maybe just again give your personal experience, any techniques or changes that you would encourage based on a pediatric client versus an adult client. So I just wanted to take a moment to share that. We want to let you know how you can contact us. You'll see our emails on the page here. So again, Natalie is myself. Our emails are here, Doris Warner, and we are at sehc.com for St. Elizabeth Healthcare, and then Edith below, her email as well. So questions just like that, Sheila, if there's any questions that you have or any questions that any caregivers or community members, healthcare practitioners that you work with have any questions, comments, ideas, feedback, please take a moment to write us an email, to share your reflections. We're so excited to communicate and to connect, so please don't hesitate to reach out. And as we wrap up today, I hope that many of you have clicked on that link to the Care Channel website. And I do want to encourage you to favorite, click on that star at the top of your screen, favorite that into your list of easily accessible resources. And again, share them with those that you serve. So as we wrap up our presentation, we do want to continue to extend our thank yous. Chi-miigwech, thank you kindly for joining us, for learning about this important work, and for exploring the Care Channel website. We have an evaluation survey here on the screen. So if you feel comfortable and you're interested in taking a moment, you can grab your device if you have a personal device, and just put your camera straight at that QR code. It should open up a link for you where you can take a moment to share your feedback for us. Again, these
It's also
videos.
in the chat, Natalie, too.
Oh, great. Okay, fabulous. Thank you. So much, Kelsey, for your organization and being so on top of everything. And just a closing word that these videos they're designed to support us. They're designed to support those that we care for and remind us that we're not alone. We're not alone in our journeys. We send our best wishes and our good energy. And I will hand it over to Doris or Edith just to share any last minute thoughts, and we can open up the floor for any questions or comments.
Yeah, I would just echo everything you've said, Natalie. Thank you very much for joining us. We hope that you find these videos as amazing as we do, and we encourage you to visit and share amongst your team members and communities. So over to you, Edith, for your final thoughts, and then we'll open it up for any questions.
Yeah, thank you so much. And thank you for the collaboration. It was quite the journey, and the elders are so excited and so proud, and they're looking forward to videos 2.0.
Me too.
I can't wait. Once our project kind of wrapped up, you wonder like, what am I going to do? And I'm going to miss this amazing group that I've had the honor to work with for so many months. Just a true honor. And I reflect on this work on a very regular basis. It's been a wonderful journey. I see some very kind comments in the chat.
Mhm.
Many thank yous. Thank for the information. Very valuable. I will be sharing this website and resources. Chimi Gwetch for the presentation. We have from Maxine, beautiful work, Edith and team, great collaboration with all involved. Such important work for our communities involving our elders and emphasizing integration of youth as that next generation to care for our elders and community members. Love, love that the filming was done in a residence on our beautiful First Nation. And I'm Kedagonsabee and involved in our sacred lodge. Please excuse my pronunciation. Chimigwech again. I will definitely share the videos. Thank you so much. Great feedback. And anyone, if there's any thoughts or feelings that you would love to share, feel free to take yourself off of your microphone off of mute and just hop into the conversation here.
I see that Heidi had posted that that you did get requests when you're in Edmonton to create more videos. So hopefully, fingers crossed,
amazing.
Heidi.
Yeah. I think what it's worth mentioning as well that these videos have been shared with our colleagues, and a number of them are embedding these as resources within their training tools as well. So you may see them in other training opportunities as the word gets out and they're utilizing these videos within a palliative care training environment.
Fabulous comment, Edith. We're at SE Health with our vocational personal support worker programs and beyond. We are sharing the videos in our top opportunities for gathering, and the feedback has been just positive, super positive. So it's great to see and good to hear that this information is spreading and it's being shared, and that it can reach from coast to coast to coast and really all around the world.
Amazing. Yeah, I see Elaine Kicknosway is on, and she's already shared with the Ottawa Aboriginal Coalition. So thanks, Elaine.
One of the things we did not talk about in our journey was our video launch party that we did as a awards night. So the elders received our version of the Academy Awards for their excellent acting abilities, and we had a wonderful celebration and good times to have fun with the whole actresses and actors amongst us. So that was another area that we did not share in this journey, but definitely a significant piece to the whole celebration.
Absolutely. We rolled out the red carpet for them.
I'll be happy to
Popcorn and
share.
all.
Yes, thank you, Edith. And my apologies for not sharing that in this lessons learned, always learning. Wonderful gathering that was. And even DJ was able to make it to that premiere opportunity. I think he was on a skiing trip with
Yes.
his class that evening, and he came rolling in late. And he was just so excited to be able to be there, and we were so grateful that we were able to recognize his hard work and all that everyone has done for this project. So this project goes far beyond the work that we do in the background as project lead or in our engagement work. This is really come to life because of those who have volunteered their time and their effort and their dedication to their communities. So really appreciate everyone. Thank you, everyone.
Yeah.
I see that people are starting to drop off. It is lunchtime. So with that, I will stop share. I think we can stop the recording.